Welcome to this session on application access in Harmony SASE. In this video, we will explore how Harmony SASE enables secure, seamless access to private applications, whether users are on managed devices, unmanaged devices, or working remotely. Here's what we'll cover today. First, we will understand what application access is and why it matters. Next, we'll look at its key components and best practices. Finally, we'll walk through a hands-on demo to see how it works in real life. Application access is a feature that allows users to securely connect to private applications without relying on traditional VPNs. It supports both agent-based and agentless access. Agent-based access uses the Harmony SASE client, while agentless access allows users to connect through a browser. This is ideal for contractors or BYOD scenarios. This capability enforces zero trust principles, ensuring that every access request is verified before granting entry. It works for a wide range of applications, including web apps, RDP, SSH, and more. Why application access matters? Why is this important? Because organizations today need to protect sensitive resources from unauthorized access while keeping the user experience simple. Application access eliminates the complexity of traditional VPNs, reduces attack surfaces, and ensures compliance with security policies. It's especially valuable for remote workers, third-party vendors, and contractors who need quick, secure access without installing any heavy infrastructure. Let's see the key components. There are three main components to understand. First one, application policies. These define the condition for access, such as posture checks or device compliance. Second, applications. These represent the internal resources you want to protect, like an RDP server or a web app. Third, agentless access. This allows users to connect through a secure web portal without installing an agent, which is perfect for unmanaged devices. Finally, Harmony SASE integrates with identity providers for single sign-on, making the experience seamless for users. Now let's look at the best practices. When configuring application access, always apply the principle of least privilege. Grant users access only to the applications they need. Use posture checks for unmanaged devices to ensure compliance before granting access. Combine agentless and agent-based access for flexibility, so you can support both corporate and BYOD environments. And don't forget to monitor logs regularly. This is to detect any suspicious activity. We'll also do a demo. In this demo, we'll create an application policy with posture checks, add a dummy application, and assign it to a user group. Then we will test access through the Harmony SASE web portal and review the logs to confirm the policy enforcement. Now that we have covered the concepts, let's move to the hands-on part. In this demo, we'll create an application policy with posture checks, add a dummy application, and then test access using the Harmony SASE web portal. So you can see on the screen, I have already logged into Harmony SASE web portal and we can see the dashboard. In this demo, first we'll create an application policy. For that, we have to navigate to the left-hand pane where we have private access application policies. Click on application policies. It will take you to the list of application policies where you also have an option to add policy. Click on that. Now you will get a menu or a page where you have to fill a form to create the application policy. So the most important thing is you need to put a name for the policy. So I'm going to write lawless-policy, and there is a logical operator which need to be set to allow when all conditions match. So for this demo, we'll add a condition that are intentionally hard to meet, such as a country mismatch. This is to simulate a postage check failure. Once it is done, we can save. So first, let me add the rule. I'm gonna add a country mismatch. So I'll select some random country which will fail, Albania, and I'll also select an IP address 192.168.168.168/32. After that, I can save, and it will create an application policy. We have completed the first part of the demo. In the second step, what we need to do is we'll create a dummy application. So in order to do that, we should again go to the private access and go to applications. Once the list of applications shows up, there is an option to add application. Click on add application, and there is a details. We have to fill in the details which you can see on the screen to add an application. So we need to put a name for the application. I'm gonna put, it's a dummy application, so lawless-dummy, and we need to select the protocols. So I'm going to make it SSH here, SSH protocol, and then I need to put application host name. So that should be the IP address 10.10.10. It can be a valid IP address, and then you need to select a network. I will select my network. I'm keeping the port and the number of connections, etc. default. I'm not going to change that. Another most important thing would be access groups and members. So let me select my group. I'll assign the group and apply changes. Okay, yeah. I think now the last one is the policy name. So I have to select the policy which I've created in the earlier step here, the lawless-policy. Once all these details are filled in, I can click on apply, and it will create the dummy application. Okay, so you can see on the screen it shows creating applications. It's at the 72% now. Let's wait until it creates. Okay, so now we can see that the application got created. You can see that lawless-dummy and the protocol network, and it's enabled. Yeah. So the third part of this demo is to test access via web portal. We will test the configuration. So in order to do that, from the application page, from the same page, we need to click access for members. There is a button next to add application which is called as access for members, and once you click that, you will get a link which you can copy and close this form. And with that link, we need to open in incognito browser and log in with the user credentials. So let's try. I'm going to open an incognito window to access that link. It should prompt me for the credentials, so that I can log in using the member username and password, which is already part of our member group. So I have it saved here. So lawless-h plus sassy at checkpoint.com with the password. So let me sign in. So once we log in, we should be able to see the application which we created. It's loading. I think it's logged in successfully, and we can see lawless-dummy application. So we can try clicking on this application and see what happens. You can see that the authorization failed, the access is not allowed for the following reasons, and the posture check failed because not available in location IN. I'm in India and I've configured the application to be accessed from a different location, and because of that it failed. Okay, so our posture check configuration is fine. I'm closing this tab. Okay, I'm back to the main menu. So next thing what we can check is we can also review the logs. We can navigate to the monitor and logs and select member activity. So if you scroll down under the monitor and logs, we have member activity. Let me click on it. And you can see the username, including the date and time. You can see just 1 minute ago, Lawless Edge training. This is the user tried, failed to connect to the Lawless Dummy application, and all the details, including the region from where it is connected with the IP address. Everything is displayed in detail under the log section. So this is how you check it from the admin perspective. That's it. We have successfully created an application policy, added a dummy application, tested access through the web portal, and verified the results in the logs. This feature is essential for securing private applications, especially for unmanaged devices and third-party users. Thank you so much for listening to this video.